Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway here on EA. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a... Back to throw. Fields. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied too quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. But you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Fired up about that effort. I don't think you could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. On 1st down, Allen. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Evades the tackler, and now some space. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Antonio Gibson. 61 yards, and the Bears have taken the early lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football. 1-over.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete Touchdown, Bears. Tyreek Hill, 39 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they felt like they could take it.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Throwing on first down is Allen. Flush to his right. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Dallas Goedert there to make the grab. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 21-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now it's Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Open here, Adam Thielen. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On first down, it's Fields. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did early.
And he works free. It's a first down and more for Gibson. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talking about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's caught by Howard. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Allen now looks to throw. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Dancing to his left. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown. Darren Waller. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. McManus's point after is good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. Steps away to his left. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing is Allen on third. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by Jackson. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now a second down and 6. Gibson again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
He's just going to... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Antonio Gibson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second and 12, Fields. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games we just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A carry for Gibson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Deshaun Jackson, 32 yards. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there. And
he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McManus now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 10, Fields lets it fly for Thielen. And now here is another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like they're...
And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off play action, Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now a first down throw, Fields. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now McManus for the extra point. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken from about the 12. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And one last throw here for Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them. leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports.
Come on, boys, let's go, let's go.
On play action, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught by Galladay. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there on the first play of the game. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
That is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile.
Henry again on second down. And he'll get him inside. Now Murray. Flushed out right. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket.
On a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Murray. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Throwing on second and long. Murray. That's complete right side to Kmet. They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal.